Let me introduce myself. My name is Noviyani from the Management Class 22DX. Here, I will explain the material about tax law and obligations. Taxes are one of the main instruments in a country's economy, serving as a source of state revenue to finance various public needs, such as infrastructure development, healthcare services, education, defense, and other social programs. As a mandatory contribution made by citizens and businesses, taxes are compulsory and regulated by law. The obligation to pay taxes is not accompanied by direct rewards, but its benefits are felt by society as a whole. An effective and efficient tax system can drive sustainable development, reduce inequality, and improve the quality of life for the people. Understanding taxes not only encompasses the obligation to pay taxes, but also involves fulfilling other administrative aspects, such as registering for a tax identification number, (NPWP), reporting the annual tax return, (SPT), and maintaining bookkeeping for businesses. Each of these stages has a clear objective in creating a tax system that is transparent, accountable, and responsible. Therefore, education and socialization about tax regulations become very important so that taxpayers have an adequate understanding of their rights and obligations. In fulfilling their obligations, taxpayers not only need to ensure that the amount of tax paid complies with applicable regulations, but they must also pay attention to the timeliness and completeness of reporting documents. Noncompliance with tax regulations, such as failing to pay taxes or submitting inaccurate reports, can result in the imposition of administrative and criminal penalties. This sanction is intended to maintain the integrity of the tax system and prevent any deviations that could harm the state. Therefore, understanding tax obligations is fundamental for every citizen and business actor. However, tax obligations do not stand alone. On the other hand, taxpayers also have rights that are guaranteed by law. These rights include the right to clear and transparent information, the right to fair treatment from tax authorities, and the right to file objections or appeals if they feel that the tax decisions they receive are not appropriate or fair. Taxpayers also have the right to personal data protection, which means that the financial and tax information they report must not be misused or shared with third parties without permission. The existence of these rights aims to protect the interests of taxpayers and ensure that tax authorities carry out their duties with professionalism and integrity. Therefore, the balance between the rights and obligations of taxpayers is a key element in a fair and well-functioning tax system. If taxpayers' rights are violated, this can lead to a lack of trust that ultimately results in a decrease in compliance levels. Conversely, if obligations are not fulfilled properly, the state will not have sufficient resources to carry out its functions, and development may be hindered. Thus, the government needs to create tax policies that not only emphasize law enforcement, but also provide friendly services that support voluntary compliance. One of the efforts that can be made to promote this balance is through a technology-based tax system reform.